Of China, how big of a blow is this ruling to China, especially its influence in the Western Hemisphere?
Well, it's a good blow to the Chinese Communist Party. Over the past 20 plus years, they have gone unchecked in their global aggression. They have been all over Latin America, all over South America, Africa, you name it, and unchecked, and actually, in a lot of times, facilitated by the administration that was in office at that time. So they've gone on to be unchecked over the past 20 years. This is very solid for the United States to take control back over the canal, and also the profits and the revenue going through the canal that they can share with the Panamanians and Latin America. So it's strategic as anything because it's the major canal shipping for and military. So it's something that's very solid.
And Santiago Secretary of State Marco Rubio weighing in, saying the United States is encouraged by this decision. It seems for now the Danish firm Maersk will take over operation of the two ports from Hong Kong company CK Hutchison. That's according to the Panama Maritime Authority today. How does control of the ports impact the geopolitical landscape here?
Well, it's part of a major strategy that Secretary Rubio has done in Latin America. And we need to put this in the context of what this means. Starting in January 3rd, we had Nicolas Maduro removed from power in Venezuela after a convicted narco-terrorist was put into an American jail by an operation. After this, we also have a coherent strategy to Latin America. And put it in the broader context, the United States is finally seeing Latin America as the front yard of the United States, not as a backyard. You can have a backyard that is very messy and disorganized, but if you have a front yard that is very organized and under the security of your house, then this means that Latin America is going to act accordingly. So what this means to the United States, the control of both ports, means that the United States is going to have full control over who passes the Panama Canal, what kind of transactions are being done there, but also it's a security control. In case of a crisis, the United States can act accordingly to prioritize the interests of the United States and not the ones of China. I think this is very important in both global trade, but also in the application of other things like tariffs or pressure to other countries. All of this comes into effect by controlling those ports, which control a huge portion of the trade that comes from Asia to Latin America and Europe.
And Casey, your thoughts on the geopolitical impact here?
Solid. It's a choke point with trade and military that needs to be controlled by the free world. It's very simple. There's two sides to the coin. You're either free or you're not free, and you're under the control of the Chinese totalitarian Communist Party. So that's the whole thing that's it's on the table. It's either free or it's not free. This is a step in the right direction. Now the next step is to get rid of the Chinese cranes and port equipment that's all weaponized against the free world.